Thank you for tuning in to the NCTC Kentucky Proud Plated Up Recipe of the Month. This is January and our recipe is going to be a Jamaican pasta. And one of the things I love about this recipe is it's almost like a comfort food. So in my family, when we think about comfort foods, we think about pasta and soup because it's cold and we're in the winter. And so I thought this would be a really great recipe to share with you all. So first off, let's get started with what we need in order to make this recipe. You need 6 ounces of cooked rice. I've used whole wheat pasta because whole wheat pasta is a little bit more healthy. You need 3 bell peppers, 1 carrot, half of an onion, 4 ounces of cream cheese. You need some garlic. This is 1 clove of minced garlic, 3 tablespoons of jerky mix, 1 teaspoon of thyme, a half a cup of peas, and you will need a tablespoon of olive oil. So I have already cooked my pasta. Just cook your pasta according to the instructions on the box for whichever kind you choose. So I cooked my pasta and I drained it, and then I made sure that all of my vegetables were washed and my hands are washed, and I chopped my vegetables. So now what we are going to do is we are going to put our 1 tablespoon of olive oil into our skillet, and then we are going to add our vegetables. So this is our 3 bell peppers. Woo, look at all that smoke. We are going to add our chopped up carrots. Now I have to say, I took the easy way out. And at the grocery store, they have your pre-cut carrots, and this recipe required a lot of chopping, so this was a nice way for me to, like I said, take an easy way out and already get the pre-shredded carrots. Next, we are going to add our half of an onion. This is a sweet onion that I'm using. That is just an onion that my family prefers. And so we are going to let this sit just a few minutes. We want to get those vegetables nice and sauteed. In our pasta, the reason why we want to saute our vegetables is because we want a softer vegetable, and when you saute it, it makes it soft instead of a crunchy vegetable. So we're going to let that sit just a second. Now we are going to add our peas. This is half a cup of peas. Something that I love about this dish is that it is incorporating a lot of vegetables, and unfortunately in Kentucky we don't get a lot of vegetables into our diet, and so this is a great way for us to incorporate a lot of vegetables into a meal, and this is also going to be a very flavorful dish for your family. It's also with New Year's. I know many individuals have New Year's resolutions that they want to get healthier, and so this is going to be a great recipe to start you off for the new year. Next, we are going to add a 1/4 cup of vegetable stock, and we are just going to let that sit for a few minutes. That's going to help give this some nice flavor. And while this is cooking down, we are going to talk about different produce that you can get at the farmer's market. So it's January, and unfortunately a lot of our farmer's markets are not open. Many of them close in September or October, but if you are fortunate enough in your county to have a farmer's market that runs year around, some of the items from this recipe that you could pick up is some of the farmers markets will have garlic or onion. This recipe does not include potato, but that would be a great item for you to include is potato. So those are going to be some of your fresher options that you have at a farmer's market. Now, of course, if you go to your local grocery store, you're going to be able to find the rest of these ingredients at your store no matter what time of year. Another great option that you could do is if you are someone who has frozen vegetables from your summer garden, so your bell peppers would be great to pull out of your freezer, or if you've had any carrots or stored any type of onions, this is going to be great for you to add to this dish to use some of those frozen veggies. Now we are going to add our cream cheese. This is 4 ounces of cream cheese. I will also give you a tip. There are 2 types of cream cheese. There is some spreadable cream cheese, and then there is the block of cream cheese. I will say when you're working with these recipes, if you get the cream cheese that's labeled spreadable, I feel like it cooks down a little bit quicker and it's just a little bit easier to work with, in my opinion. So we are gonna add our cream cheese, and it's gonna cook down in these vegetables. And I don't know what it is about this, but this is one of my favorite dishes. It just has such a unique flavor, and my family really enjoys eating this dish, especially when it's cold outside. So our cream cheese has now been mixed, and we are going to add our garlic in here. And remember, this is 1 clove of garlic. We're gonna add that in there, let it cook down. And we are also going to add our seasoning. So this was 3 tablespoons of jerky mix. A substitution that you could use if you didn't want to use like a beef jerky mix is you could use like a Cajun seasoning. That would also give this dish a really nice flavor. So we've added that, and then we have a teaspoon of ground thyme. We're gonna mix this up, and then we will add our pasta into here. So we have our dish mixed. Okay, so now it's time to add our whole grain pasta. I wish that I could give you all a bite and that you could smell how good this, it just smells so good, and I wish I could give you all a taste through the camera as well. So this is our Jamaican Rasta pasta. So now we have mixed all of our pasta together, and it will be ready to serve for your family. You want to make sure that you eat this dish. I feel like it's served best when it's hot, and make sure that you put all your leftovers in the refrigerator within 2 hours for food safety. If you would like this recipe, you can contact Barry with NCTV. You can also contact any Kentucky Extension office. You can also call the Allen County Extension office, or go to Kentucky Proud Recipes and look up for Jamaican Rasta pasta. We are so excited to get the new year started with you, and we'll see you next month.